Well, happy Friday, everyone. We're here with the Friday Roundup minus Father Schneier. He is in warmer climes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We miss him terribly. I don't know if you can see the swollen eyes from the tears, but hopefully he's doing okay without us. I think he probably is.
He probably is.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do with such a quiet rectory.
Yeah, right, exactly.
And who do we get to annoy with our puns?
That's true, yeah. It's not fun when no one's being annoyed. Yeah, So,
yeah.
Well, we do have an exciting weekend coming up here. Father Kornstrom, formerly known as Deacon Kornstrom, will be back for his Masses of Thanksgiving at 10:30 and 6 p.m. on Sunday. So hopefully if you're at one of those Masses, or maybe at one of the Masses before or after, you can just say hello, wish him well. He'll begin his assignment, is it
August 1st, I think.
July
1st.
They start July 1st.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah, so in about a week he'll be heading down to South County, which are your old stomping grounds.
That's right. Yeah, St. Margaret Mary.
Yeah. So that'll be great. And after the 10:30, there will be a little reception down in Bollinger Hall. So if you can make it, that would be great. All right, you want to tell them about the save the date?
Sure. The Parish gala will be on November 11th. Also very important is that that's my birthday.
Oh.
So you didn't know that when you asked me to announce this, but
okay.
Save the date in both senses, that it's the Parish gala and it's my birthday.
Is it a big birthday, or are you going to be
29, so
okay,
not big, but
all right.
My last year as a 20-something.
Yes, that's
so.
right.
Baby, just a baby.
Just a mere youth.
Father Kornstrom's like 25.
That's
so
true.
That is true. Yeah.
That's right. Well, it's not a competition, so don't worry. And that gala is going to be a great event. I get to hear some of the ideas and plans. Really looking forward to that for the parish, but also for the community that always happens around those big events. I think we're shooting for 400 in attendance.
Nice.
It's a pretty hefty event.
I'm looking forward to it too.
You can come back as a guest.
Excellent!
Yeah,
Yay!
401.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, so let's see. What else do we have here?
We have Barb Martin.
Oh, I don't think Barb listens to Roundup, so here's one we can share about her surprise gift. Barb Martin is retiring this summer. Parishioners are invited to thank her for her over 25 years with us by calling the number below to leave a voice recording with your favorite stories, words, or gratitude, well wishes. The message will be bundled together and presented to her before she leaves. This is a surprise, so please do not mention it to her. Details are also in the flock note. But should I do the call? I've always kind of wanted to do a toll-free number.
Do it.
Call us toll-free at 1-800-437-3009. Again, 1-800-437-3009. If you act now, you'll get an additional ShamWow. But wait, there's more. To follow the voice prompts, enter the invitation number. Oh, there's an invitation number. Very important. 88733. 88733. I kind of needed like a more like computerized. So 88733. Right. Listen to the introductory greeting and then leave a recording. Be sure to leave your name first.
Great.
My goodness, that was a long one. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you were the perfect person. God called you to do that. But yeah, no, it's a really meaningful idea so that people can leave that kind of personal message for Barb that she can listen as we give her that gift after she retires in the next week or two. So yeah, please call. Let Barb know how she's been such a great part of this parish for 25 years, which is
that's amazing.
What a blessing to have someone with that dedication and who's made their mark here. So yeah, it's a surprise. Leave her your message, and we'll give those to her when she departs. We also want to congratulate Adeline Christian Restrepo, daughter of Alexander and Megan. She was baptized last weekend. And then we pray for the repose of the soul of Jim Hade, husband of Peggy, who passed away this week. All right, this Sunday's readings. What do you want to say, Deacon? Any insights?
Well, the gospel is all about whom we should allow to influence us. So should we be afraid of those who can only destroy our flesh, or should we be afraid of the person who's able to destroy both our flesh and soul? So this weekend I'm going to be talking about what that fear looks like and what we should allow to influence us in our daily lives.
So like a biblical influencer, not Instagram or TikTok.
Certainly.
Okay, all right, very good. Well, I am sharing, when I was reading the scriptures in preparation, it reminded me of when I was 5 or 6, I broke a window, our neighbor's window, and I honestly thought I was going to jail. I was terrified. I was like resigned to shackles. And
did you lose control of your bodily fluids?
No. It was, you might say, a painful experience.
Okay.
I thought I was being framed, with this broken window. That was
I was with
silly.
you.
Yeah. I was in a jam, really. It was bad. I thought I'd be a latchkey kid, so.
Oh
anyway.
My goodness!
You went to your parents and they saw right through you?
That's right.
Oh my goodness! All of you guys!
I was blind, I thought it was curtains closed.
Oh my goodness!
Anyhow.
And that is the end of our weekend roundup. Thank you for joining us. Roll credits!
Yeah, I hope Father Schneider is watching this from Hawaii. He'll love it. But in any case, when I look back on it, you see that fear, that dread, that hopelessness that I had as a little kid, it was nothing. And our readings really do talk a lot about fear, the idea that there will be things to fear, persecution. And in the moment, we might think the fear of persecution, the fear of the world, of saying, what will they think of me if I hold Jesus, witness him, acknowledge him? We can get caught up in those fears. But like so many of them, when you look back later, you realize they were nothing. They had no power. They had no meaning. And Jesus makes us a promise at the end of the gospel. Those that acknowledge me, I will acknowledge before my Father. Those who deny me, I will deny before my Father. So just taking a moment to look at the things that maybe keep us from witnessing or acknowledging Jesus' teaching to the world right now. There's many things that say be quiet or don't talk about it or just go with the flow. I think at the end of our lives, we will look back on those fears and say those meant nothing. But maybe then it's too late. So really now challenging ourselves to say, am I acknowledging Jesus before others, or am I kind of hiding him in my life? And yeah, that's about it.
I'm not preaching, but I kind of thought about it a little bit, was that the Latin word for fear is timeo, from which we also get the word intimidate. And so we talk about fear, but we also talk what intimidates me, and so I like the line where Jesus says, do not be intimidated by those who can kill the body, but rather the one that can send the soul into Gehenna, right? Yeah. And gosh, and if you look over the past 3 years with what our culture has been going through, so many people are worried about health and the body, and sometimes lose sight of the soul, right? What happens with our eternal soul? Overarching all that is that wonderful line from Jesus where he says, "You are worth more than many sparrows." The Father sees, and he knows that you're dead, but in a sense, you're already dead. You are baptized into Christ's death, so you're dead already. But you are worth something, and so even if you should die, the Father's going to take care of you. He sees what's going on. So don't be intimidated. I love that, because there's so much evil, even the devil itself. Sickness. We can be intimidated by so much. Yeah.
I wonder why he said sparrows. Are we worth more than a few eagles or many eagles, or was Jesus winging it, or?
I will say this. There's a wonderful app on your phone. It's called Merlin, and it's kind of a big app, but it's worth it. It's free. You can actually you download it, and then you can press the button where it turns on your microphone, and if you sit outside, it will acknowledge what birds are out there.
Okay.
And it identifies them, which is really kind of cool, because I can sit out in the patio. We have a lot of cardinals. Yes. We also have a ton of sparrows, to the point. And I found that sparrows are just a dime a dozen. There's so many sparrows. And in a sense, I think Jesus is saying, look, there's so many sparrows, and yet the Father knows them all. What seems to be so insignificant, you think your life is insignificant, like a sparrow's, he still sees you are significant to him. He recognizes you. Yeah.
So does that work? That app work with parishioners? Like, can you?
Oh my gosh, I would love that.
Yeah, like it
I
tells
would
you what type of
absolutely
parishioner.
love that.
Yeah,
That'd be
wouldn't that
great.
cool?
Or even
Yeah.
need their names. I'm still
You know,
struggling to
the
learn
sheep
names.
hear my voice, right? You know,
Yeah.
right? The shepherd knows the sheep. Oh, that'd be great.
Mhm.
We'll have to call it like, I don't know, Crozier or something.
I'm always amazed. Sometimes it's awesome, and sometimes it's a little scary. Learning these things about the people I live with. Father Gerber just walking around with Merlin.
Yeah.
Like, what is that bird?
Well, it's kind of funny. It was shown to me. I was out in Kansas several weeks ago, and the ranch people showed me it. I'm like, that's really kind of cool. I've never been like a bird guy sort of thing. Like, who cares? But then I was like, it's kind of cool hearing what's
Sure.
out there. Like, we had a blue jay, we had a red-tailed hawk, we had some cardinals, a house finch.
Mm-hmm.
Never knew that those things were running around, but there they are. So kind of fun. Yeah.
Well, I'll have to try that out. Yeah.
I
will say that.
And then he found $5.
Yeah.
And let's move on to something different.
Well, if anyone asks, I'll say Father Gerber gave me the bird.
Oh my goodness!
So it's a great gift you've given to us today.
Oh my gosh! Birds of a feather flock together.
That's
All
right. Yeah. Well, we hope you have a wonderful weekend, and we look forward to seeing you here at the parish. And I think we should say next week they are putting in the heating and cooling units, so we may have to be flexible with access to the parish. And I think there will be 3 or 4 days where the parish has the offices have no heating or cooling, and if it's warm, we may send everybody home. So, next week we'll definitely have Mass, but I don't know who will all be around staff-wise, depending on how that all goes. But this Sunday, see you this weekend. God bless you.